Hola, ¿qué tal? Y bienvenidos al canal. El día de hoy vamos a estar jugando Genshin Impact. Vamos a completar más que nada la historia, ¿ok? Acabo de decir que ya he jugado un poco. Ya he estado explorando más que nada para que se haga más fácil trasladarme de un lugar a otro. Vamos a hacer las misiones de historia. Y esperemos que nos vaya bien. ¿Vale? Vamos hacia 20 y tenemos... Ahorita estamos con la historia de Storm Terror, no le hemos avanzado mucho. Es prácticamente lo inicial. Así que vamos.
So this Holy Liar de Hamel is...
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can
Acabamos de
help Duvallin draw
purificar
his gentle
una
nature back out
lágrima
of this
de
nightmare he's
Duvalin.
going through.
De Duvalin.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
¿Cree que soy de fiar? Pues sinceramente no sé.
So
No sé.
how can we get the Holy Liar?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
Ok. Tenemos que encontrar un instrumento musical que sirve para calmar, creo, al dragón.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo god bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's
Okay.
simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Uh, please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then,
Pues obvio.
I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else,
espérame,
I'll
ahorita
be
te
going
creo.
back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
O sea, ¿cómo se le ocurre a una persona decir, ah, mira, soy Dios?
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're
Así
the
que la vamos a
hotshot of the
robar.
Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Pues ya que, pues estoy.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master.
Pues quiero que
Is
me
that
des la
so?
lira.
Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius?
Nada más prestarle un ratito y ya.
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
Señorita, es usted muy coda.
It didn't work.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is.
Ah, mira.
You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. Where today we stand for free will. And he said, come now, speak up. That's what free will is for.
Pues no, mijo.
Look at
Robar
you,
es malo.
sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it.
Ay, sí,
The
espérate.
guards here,
Ahorita.
it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity,
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
what do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention your point being. Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Yo que no seas un dios, pienso rescatar a
¿Ah?
Duvalín. Pues tenemos la misión de ok. ¿Hasta qué debemos? De 18 a 6 horas. Listo. Ok, debemos de ser cuidadosos. Bueno, no tan cuidadosos. Pero es como un escondite. Vamos a hacer que no nos vean prácticamente. Ok, no podemos saltar. Ay, hola. No podemos saltar en este nivel. Solo queda esperar. Y ser pacientes. Facilito, ¿eh?
Who are you?
¿Qué?
She disappeared!
Freeze! Please! What are you doing here?
¿Qué? ¿Qué acaba de pasar?
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
No, ¿qué haces? Soy el cine y no sé cómo volar. Listo. ¿Qué fue todo eso?
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
No lo haga, compa. Nos va a delatar.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Oh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
¿Qué?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Nos protegió.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
Pero no lo
It
robamos.
wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well,
No lo conozco.
despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure
no
you
la
want to know?
probé.
It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Liar. It all...
Very well. Let me put on a show.
La historia comienza con el dragón solo está buscando. Ay, no me casé.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did...
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing.
¿Sabes por qué se está acabando el
What
mundo?
say you, Master D-Luke?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Ok.
Okay? Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes. Remember, don't forget our meeting tomorrow night.
Ok. Vámonos. Se busca mujer joven. Pero soy hombre. Rayos.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Liar, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Liar can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal?
That's right.
Simón.
Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand
Puede
this
ser.
kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command...
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe an Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Liar de Hamel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Liar.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
D-Luke has determined that the Holy Liar is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a...
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations.
Ok.
Outlander, Ready to go?
Desde hace rato.
Jean just said the Fatui are...
Vamos.
I fear this might fall short of their true intentions.
Ok, tenemos
I
que
think
ir
they-
a... Aquí. Ya con esto de los puntos de teletransporte es más fácil. Ya haber visto todo.
Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of animal? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Empecemos. Ok, estamos como Dirk. Ok, eso fue un fallo total. Vamos a restaurar la vida. Ok.
No! Don't eat me! The entire floor's defenses
What?
have been broken. How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins. But I don't know which one of the guards has it.
Okay.
But I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about one of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a...
Ok, parece que
Did
ya hay
he
alguien
say
aquí.
Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Who are you? Ha! Like... The will of Schnet...
Esa es.
Blink! Let me amuse myself a little.
Ok.
Over here! The more, the merrier.
Ay, güey.
Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me. He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Ay, güey. Ok. Vamos a estar aquí arriba. Tenemos que buscar la llave entre todos estos. Bla, bla, bla.
What? But I don't...
Ah, mira.
He
Con
says
eso
the
fue
key
fácil.
isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Mira, bien fácil. What? Fue mucha vuelta como para que no subiera aquí.
like we've turned this room inside out, with no key. Time to move on to another room. There's one room left that we haven't tried.
Ah, mira.
Surely the key must be in there.
Okay. Y si le doy mejor, ¿no? Ya le oculta. Perfecto. Me da cuenta que tengo máscara.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Señora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you.
Ay.
Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
No, no, no.
So soon.
Huh? You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Aparece.
No escape. Cool it. Prepare yourself.
What's the hurry?
Hace trampa. Así desapareció.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
I'm a bit rusty.
Ok, parece que tiene fases. Ya lo tenemos.
Windblade!
Can't run from death.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chick.
Bueno, ya tenemos la lira. Que puede que sea falsa. Y aquí ya no hay nada. Vámonos. Y vamos a llevar la lira a la taberna. Okay.
Welcome back. This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. In this
La tenemos
condition,
que
you
recargar
couldn't
ahora.
play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished.
Ok.
Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you?
Lo voy a usar como púa.
Great! Try to use it on the holy lyre. It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Hasta cambió de color.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the holy lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the holy lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished.
How can we gather more?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Poor baby.
Ay,
This is not
pobrecito.
something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our.
Heroes supporting each other. Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
Qué
This
grosera.
search reminds me of a... 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
Ok, tenemos que ir hacia el templo. Vamos.
Now, although if such a thing
Creo que
existed, it would be
antes
very
había
valuable.
Cocinado algo.
Among all the relics they managed to dig up,
Porque
one
todos-
particular
casi
object
todos
was
los
very
tengo en
rare.
mal estado.
It was a vial which contained the Animo god's
Pero sí
breath.
se puede.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date,
ese ya lo había
and the
derrotado.
Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
La combinación del...
Blitz. Going out is tiring.
Iba a decir justo la combinación de... Ok. ¿No lo puedo usar? Ah, sí. La combinación de estos dos personajes es muy buena. Con este tipo de guardia. Más que nada para el superconductor. Pero hay que mojar para recibir.
I'm a bit rusty.
I knew I should have stayed home.
Si es que no se muere antes. Bueno, el chiste es que le baja la defensa. Si les hubiera traído con más vida.
With the wind! Wind blade!
Este nivel no es tan difícil como otros que me he encontrado que para mi nivel sí está muy difícil.
Cool it! Wind blade!
casi está. Uy, es el último minuto. Ya está listo.
A reward on the road.
Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow, very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place. Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before your very eyes.
Ok, la otra sí está un poquito lejos. Ah, no tienen que estar acá. Vamos para allá.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait, you had a...
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently... Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Nothing specific? You must just be here to see me then. Okay, I won't...
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which...
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. On time!
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel...
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. The souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Ok, y aquí empieza otra misión. Aquí lo vamos a dejar.
Yes,
Esto lo vamos a dejar
why?
para mañana.
Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
Ok, vamos a dejar la siguiente misión para el próximo video. Que se divide en dos partes. Creo que sí es este. Ok, yo creo que estas misiones las voy a realizar aparte. Y nos vamos a enfocar en estas, ¿vale? Bueno, pues, muchas gracias por estar aquí. Y nos vemos en la siguiente. Chao.